Hey guys, Joe Pye here at Advanced Innovations. Welcome back to the shop. You know, a while back I posted a video on lathe leveling. Is it really necessary? Well, having a lathe straight is more beneficial than having it level. Of course, level is always good. If you can achieve it, go ahead and do it. But having the head aligned correctly to the ways is also something that you need to be concerned with if you're going to do turning anything and you expect it to be straight when you're done. Now, if you are turning material, a couple of different reasons. It could be giving you a taper, the material could be deflecting, the tool could be wearing out, could be a dozen different things. This video is about the alignment of the head to the ways. Technically, there is a tool for this. It's a headstock alignment tool. It's a plug. It's got the taper on it like you would have for your 5C collet adapter, and it's long and it's true and it's ground, and you pop it in your machine and you indicate it. And after you've indicated this thing to be zero in line with the carriage, top, bottom, front, and back, or let me say top, front, and front, running concentric, then you know everything is lined up and the pieces that you make should be good. Well, just like many of those other one-use tools that cost $1,500 that none of us are going to buy, I don't have one. So I'm going to tell you the way, a shortcut that you can double check your machine to know whether or not your lathe headstock is true to your bed. Now I'm going to assume, I don't like to assume anything, that you've leveled or at least straightened out your ways so that everything is running on what you consider a nice flat plane. First thing you're going to have to do is put your chuck on. 6-jaw, 4-jaw, 3-jaw, it really doesn't matter. Put a piece of material in that, put a piece of material in it. Let me turn around here. And I'm going to show you why. Headstock of the machine, spindle. Here comes the chuck. Jaws. Material. Now there's a point here, stick with me. You've got all this room right here. With this setup. And I have to imagine it's going to be considerable, 8, 10 inches, whatever you want to make it. And the farther out you go, the longer you go, the more sensitive you'll be able to adjust your machine. Turn the diameter right here on the end of whatever material you put in there to a trustworthy nominal size. 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 3/8, half inch. Half inch is a good number. Let's say that's half inch. Also, 12.7 millimeter, 4.500. Got it? Snap an indicator onto your tool post and indicate across the top of that material. Not the front, the top. Right there. Zero it out. Get the carriage out of the way. Don't change anything. Don't touch the cross slide. Don't touch the compound. Get the carriage out of the way. Don't bump the indicator. Take this whole thing out right now. Remove everything. Take the piece out. Take the chuck off. Set up your collet. Now that you have your collet in your machine, take a pin the same size as what you turned before, put it in your collet, and make sure that it's running true. Don't change the position of the indicator. If you have to, this is a good time. If you trust that collet, well, that's a good time too. Bring the carriage back over and run the cross slide back and forth across this pin. If you have 0 here, same place you had 0 out here, if the indicator is going to hit the high spot, that head is true to the ways. Makes perfect sense. If you have a discrepancy, if the head is diving, well, you're going to see a plus or a minus from what you had with everything extended very far out. Using a pin, turning a diameter, an extended length projection, not extended length of cut. You only need a little bit to track the indicator. Watch what it's doing. Lather, rinse, and repeat. Once you've done that, make the adjustment. If you need an adjustment, check it again. It might take a while, but it's a time invested that's well spent. Anyway, not going to go out to the shop to show you that. If you have any questions as to what I just said, please leave me a detailed comment. I promise I will reply. That's all I got. Joe Pye here at Advanced Innovations in Austin, Texas.